What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel again. Today we got a video that you guys been asking for. If you've asked the other channels about it, we are doing the Ultimate Wrecker versus the Storm Typhoon. And again, these balls, Typhoon just came out last month. Ultimate Wrecker is coming out pretty soon. And these balls kind of fall in that same territory. Let's see how they compare as we go 5 shots with the, actually 6 shots with the Ultimate Wrecker and 6 shots with the Typhoon. And we're going to go bounce back and forth with them. You guys can see the difference in ball reaction. And let's get to this video. Okay, all right, so let's get to it with the Ultimate Wrecker in the first frame. We're going to see what it does. Broken down house shot here at Shasta Lanes. So we're going to start a little bit more further left than we do. And you can tell already by that first shot, I feel like this Wrecker is going to be just a little more stronger than the Typhoon. So first frame with that one, we'll have the 6-7. Now let's go ahead and throw the Typhoon. And yeah, we're going to go back and forth with these frames in the 10 frames. Yeah, so we'll go first frame with Wrecker, second frame with the Typhoon. So the even frames with Typhoon, odd frames with the Ultimate Wrecker. All right, so same spot as where we just 6-7 with the Wrecker. Yeah. Okay. That was pretty cool. We got a messenger on that one. So these bowling balls in the cores, the numbers are pretty spot on. Maybe just a little bit maybe like 0.1 or 0.2 difference in the numbers. But what makes them, separates them, I feel like, that you can have them in the same bag is reactor pearl on the Typhoon, which is found in the tropical surge lines, and then Ultimate Wrecker has a pure response hybrid cover. So I feel like this cover is just a little more stronger than the Typhoon. As you can tell just by that first shot, I 6-7. So back to the Ultimate Wrecker. We're going to move another 2 and 1, actually 3 and 1. So 3 with our feet, 1 with our eyes. It should strike. As I say, it does strike. But yeah, you can definitely see it. If you watch the ball motion on those shots so far, you can see how much the Wrecker really picks up in the middle of the lane more than the Typhoon does. And that's just due to the cover, I feel like it. So back to the Typhoon. And we're actually going to go to the same spot where we moved with the Wrecker. And we're just going to show you. Again, this is just a video, a comparison to see if you guys can have both of these bowling balls in your bag. Again, personally, this is my new favorite ball. And you can see that right there. Typhoon, way cleaner, just a little bit more sharper off the spot by a little bit. You see the Ultimate Wrecker. It picks up sooner in the middle lane, but it rolls off of it, so it's more of a smoother motion. But not forward, so don't get that wrong. It's more of a controlled, more smoother motion overall. All right, so back to the Ultimate Wrecker. Same spot, but we're actually gonna give this a little bit more. We're gonna actually give this a little more further away from the ball. And then right there, you guys can see it. I got it to the same spot down lane as the Typhoon, but you can see it picked up a little more earlier. It's definitely stronger. So you guys are wondering what the difference is, and I feel like you can have both of these balls in your bag. And again, Typhoon. Yeah. So right now, this Typhoon is matching up well what's out here from last night's league night that we had and stuff, and leftovers from open play. But you can see right now, this is where the Typhoon, I feel like it excels a little bit better than the Ultimate Wrecker because of how much more stronger the cover is. And then again, the layouts, 5 by 5 by 2 1/4. This one right here, we did a 4 3/4 by 5 by like 2 on that one. So just a little bit more stronger pin on the Typhoon and a little taller pin on the Ultimate Wrecker. All right, back to the Ultimate Wrecker. So we're gonna move our feet another 2 more, but keep that break point the same. This should allow it to get through a little bit more better. But yeah, if you guys are saying, well, do I want a ball step up from the hustle? That's that ball right there on the Roto Grip side. Ultimate Wrecker is a big step up from the hustles. Again, I moved, you guys saw that, I made that move over there, and I Greek church. So we're gonna go back to the Typhoon again. So yeah, overall, right now, what I'm seeing, you can have both of these bowling balls in your bag. If you feel like they are overlapping for you, I don't think they are. I don't think they overlap. Typhoon. Yeah, Typhoon's good, but causing some hurricanes out there. But yeah, and also too, yeah, we could say that, well, Landon, you've had a Typhoon for a while. You got some games on it. So yeah, the track area has been kind of built into it. And this Ultimate Wrecker is still pretty fresh. But again, definitely already seeing it's much stronger than the Typhoon. All right, back to the Ultimate Wrecker. Yeah, strong. Strong. A true bang for your buck deal bowling ball right there. Like, these two are definitely some of those HP2 lines or hot line on the Storm side. We've been missing these bowling balls in our line for so long. So to have these back, I mean, it's pretty good to have that line in there. All right, Typhoon again. And we're gonna move more into the oil with the Typhoon. All right, so you guys saw that? Made that move with the Typhoon. The Typhoon got way more further. That one barely got the 10 out. So now let's go to that spot with the Ultimate Wrecker. And that's gonna be off to that. That's gonna be a total of 4 left. Last night in league, this is where I was at in game 3 with the Ultimate Wrecker. And the 9 pin. All right, that's weird. But yeah, you guys can see that was the right move right there with the Ultimate Wrecker in that same spot where I almost did flat 10 with the Typhoon. So let's do that again. Typhoon, same line. Again, we're standing 32 with our feet. Looking right about 19, 20, 21 at the arrows in that zone. See, right there, you can see that the Typhoon's kind of now getting a little too long down lane. As it kind of moves more into the oil, it now starts to get too clean. It starts to have not enough motion to get to slow down. So again, swing spot, Ultimate Wrecker. 32 with our feet. Again, 19, 20, 21 at the arrows, right in that box. And that should strike. So yeah, so there you guys go. That is it for the comparison test of the Ultimate Wrecker to the Storm Typhoon. If you guys feel like you want both of these bowling balls in your bag, I would say yes. You can have both of these balls in your bowling bag, in your arsenal for tournaments, and even for league. They do 2 different things, but a little more cleaner, a little more sharper off the spot, medium, a little more strong in the middle lane, a little more smoother overall. Again, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate your support. Till next time, bowl up a storm.